Okay. This is cause number 2010-05613 in the interest of Mariah, Maya, Bryce, Brian with a Y and Brian with an I, Nelson. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the children.
Marisha Harris, and I'm the mother.
All right, and sir, your name and your relationship to the children.
Brian Nelson, father.
And for the state,
Charlotte Parker, Your Honor.
we've got an original petition and a suit affecting parent-child relationship. We've got a suit for modification, and we got a motion to confirm support of marriage. And we're having a hearing. Is that correct, Ms. Parker?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do we have any stipulations?
Yes, Your Honor. The parties have stipulated that Brian Nelson is the father of Brian with a Y, and Brian Nelson. Both, he stipulated that he is the father. They stipulated to the non-disclosure of information. They stipulated to the child support arrears in the amount of $13,603.54 as of January 27th, 2021. The retro judgment for the two Bryans in the amount of $3,984 and a cumulative child support judgment in the amount of $17,587.54 as of January 27th, 2020. They've also stipulated to a medical support arrears judgment in the amount of $6,591.50 as of January 27th, 2021. And they stipulated that the back pay on the pay on the judgment of child support will be $125 per month starting February 1st, 2021, and the pay on the medical support arrears will be $60 per month starting on February 1st, 2021. They've also stipulated that the child support amount will be $388. The medical support will be $100, and the dental support amount will be $10, all to start on February 1st, 2021. And Mr. Nelson has stipulated that he will pay court costs as billed, due and owing by March 28th, 2021.
Okay. And the issue?
The issue is visitation, Your Honor. Ms. Harris is requesting DRO supervised visitation, and Mr. Nelson wants a standard visitation order.
Okay, so far, Mr. Nelson, are these your agreements?
Let me take off my mask for you for a second. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Okay,
Okay,
go ahead.
Miss Harris, so far, is this your agreement?
Yes.
Okay, so the only issue is what type of visitation the father's going to have. So let's proceed.
Your Honor, the state would like to call Marisha Harris.
Okay.
Ms. Harris, can you state your name for the record?
Marisha Harris.
And Ms. Harris, you're requesting supervised visitation through the DRO, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And why are you requesting supervised visitation through the DRO?
Because Brian Nelson has been domestic violence towards me, and I do not feel safe around him or my children.
Has he done domestic violence towards your children?
Yes.
So you're saying he's assaulted you and he's assaulted your children, correct?
Yes.
Man, you lying, bro.
Wait a minute, sir. It's not your turn yet. All right, I'm going to give you an opportunity, but we'll,
And when did these domestic violence incidents occur?
The last occur is when the last time that I was with him, when he punched me in my face while I was holding his child, trying to take him out of the car, and blood was running all over my face, and my kids were screaming and didn't know what to do. I almost dropped my son. The only thing I did was turn around and tell him, "Why did you hit me? Why would you ever do that? I thought you said you'll never do that. You said you won't put your hands on me anymore." And my kids were screaming, hollering, and I didn't know what to tell them. One thing I kept telling them was to try to calm down and keep them safe. And so I went in the house. One thing he kept trying to say is that he was sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But my kids are mentally, only thing they know is what the last thing that they seen what happened in front of them.
and
And what year
when
was
was
that?
this? When was this, ma'am?
That was a couple of years ago with my son. He was small at the time. He was a baby. He was still in the carrier.
What year, ma'am?
If it was a couple of years ago, that'll be between
2016, man.
2017, yeah, somewhere up in there.
16. 16.
So
Yeah.
you
Sir,
exactly.
nobody's talking to you right now, okay?
Hmm.
You're going to have an opportunity. Now, you have to be quiet while this is going on.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, man.
It's all right. All right, go ahead, Miss Parker.
And with your other three children that were already on the order, did Mr. Nelson have a standard possession order?
Do he have a what again? He said it again.
With your first three children, did Mr. Nelson have a standard possession order where he could have the children, he could have visitation with the children on weekends?
Well, I'm not sure how we had that order because we were staying together. So they just put any kind of order because we was living together at the time.
Okay, and ever since you and Mr. Nelson separated and that domestic violence incident occurred in 2016 or 2017, have you allowed Mr. Nelson to see his children?
No,
And have you made any attempts to allow Mr. Nelson to see his children, not supervised, unsupervised, or supervised by someone that you know?
yes, I have. And every time that I try to get him to see them, he still always wants to argue with me, call me, cuss me out, come to my mom's house and throw stuff at her window. Still was being disrespectful. So that's the
Mr.
reason
Nelson,
why
Mr. Nelson.
That's the
Okay,
reason
go
why
ahead.
I just said I don't understand why he keeps saying he wants to see his kids, but all along, even when he have his kids, he's still directing his anger towards me.
Okay, now if Mr. Nelson was to be granted a standard visitation order and the pickup and drop off to the children, since he does not know your address and the order is not disclosing your address, where would you have that pickup and drop off occur if the judge was to grant him visitation with the children?
It would have to be somewhere in the public where I'm around people
Okay, do you
or
have any idea where that could be?
It could be at a food restaurant. It can be somewhere where they can sit down and eat or something like that. Somewhere where I know people are there.
Okay, so if the exchange was to occur between, if Mr. Nelson was granted a standard possession order and exchange was to occur between you two, it would need to be in a public place, not your address, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And in the past, has Mr. Nelson ever withdrawn the children from school without your permission?
Yes, ma'am.
And when did he do that?
I'm not exactly what year it was, but I was just getting home from work, and my sister come running in the house telling me that the kids are gone and he took them. And I called the police. I called the school police. I didn't know where he stayed. I didn't know his number. I didn't know nothing of the whereabouts of where he took the children. And the police said the only thing they can do is just make a note of it, and I can go look for him if I want, but I didn't know where to start. So he
Okay.
ended up coming home. He ended up coming to my mom's house at 2:00 in the morning, dropping them off. And my youngest son said he was crying and he didn't know what was going on. He didn't know if they was told to go with him because they haven't seen him in a while.
Okay, and Ms. Harris, lastly, if Mr. Nelson was to be granted a standard visitation order where he could visit with your kids unsupervised, do you feel that any harm would come to your children by him being able to have the children unsupervised by himself?
Yes.
Okay, Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness.
Okay, Mr. Nelson, do you have any questions for Ms. Harris?
No, but I want to tell her something though.
Well, okay, I'll let you say something in a while, but right now she is on the witness stand and you're representing yourself, so you have an opportunity to ask her a question if you wish. If you don't want to, that's fine, and I'll give you an opportunity to say something after we in the proper order. Okay? Do you have any
Yeah.
questions? Do you have any questions for her?
No, I don't.
Okay, call your next witness, Ms. Parker.
Your Honor, the state calls Brian Nelson.
All
Mr.
right.
Nelson, you're requesting a standard possession order, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you had any visits with your children in the last 3 years?
No, I have not.
Have you tried to contact Ms. Harris in regards to you having visits with your children?
Yes, I have.
And since the incident that occurred in 2016 or 2017, since we're not sure of the year, you and Ms. Harris have not had any more domestic violence incidents, correct?
No,
And any are
I can't. I,
did
I can't. I can't. I can't say that right there. After that right there, you know what I'm saying. I can say the school incident. Yes, you know what I'm saying, and I can say that right there. So yeah, if you want to put that up in there, yes, we have because the school incident.
okay, and did you ever assault your children? Because you heard Ms. Harris's testimony that there was domestic
Yeah.
violence with also with your children.
I understand what she's saying because I know I have never
Okay,
assaulted
you're
them.
on.
I have never
Okay,
even whooped them before. So
Your Honor, objection. Anything after no, I've never assaulted them.
Okay, so that's your answer. Is that correct, Mr. Nelson? No, you've never assaulted them.
I never put my hands on them.
All right.
Okay, and Mr. Nelson, you believe that you should have unsupervised visits with your children, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you want to have a relationship with your children, correct?
Absolutely.
And do you feel like Miss Harris is stopping you from having a relationship with your children because of issues that you and her may have?
Yeah, I think she just still hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
And if you were ordered a standard possession order and the pickup and drop off, is it okay with you if the pickup and drop off occurred in a public place so that way you're not at either one of your homes?
I would rather have it at a police station. They got me up on record saying this so many times.
Okay, so you would rather have the the exchange occur at a police station, correct?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
And do you have an idea of what police station you would like for this to occur at? Is there a police station that's
She can
somewhere?
pick she can pick one.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Okay, Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness.
All right, Ms. Harris, do you have any questions for Mr. Nelson?
No, sir.
All right, and now, Mr. Nelson, is whatever you want to say, go ahead.
Marisha, I'm sorry, man. For real, like I owe you that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, really. Like I can own up to my mistakes, really. Like, but as far as my kids, I never done nothing to my kids. I never whooped them. You know what I'm saying? You know that for real. I never even whooped my kids, man. And far as me going to the school and getting them, it's because you wouldn't let me see them. So I was working. I got up on my stuff. I got me an apartment, got my truck, and I came and I thought about it, and I was like, well, let me withdraw them out of school. I was already up on the list to withdraw them. You just wasn't smart enough to take me out. So that's the only way I could see my kids. So I did that. I was gonna bring them back to your mom's house. My whole intentions was not to take them. I was just gonna see them and drive around to your mom's house. But D grabbed Bryce, and that's what made everything just go out of commotion. When Bryce said that he was crying and he didn't know, yeah, when he got to my house, he told me, he said, Daddy, I didn't know that was you. He said that's why I was crying. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had went to go see my kids, because you wouldn't let me see my kids for real. That's it. But like, am I mad at you? No, I'm not. I'm truly sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Just to let you know, I do have another daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I just want them to see their brothers and their sisters. You know what I'm saying? I have another son up on the way by the same girl. Okay. I didn't mean to go out there and go make like 2 more children, but it happened. I got to own up to it, okay? And for you to try to have me to go to this place to go see them for visitation rights, you trying to make me out a monster that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? You know have never whooped my ride now. You know what I'm saying? You even said that yourself. You used to call me a sucker for them. You know what I'm saying? Because I have never whooped them. You know
Okay,
that.
Mr. Nelson, you have about 1 more minute.
I'm just getting my test. She know I have never with my kids. You know what I'm saying? For you to say that I have, now understand, I have touched you. You know what I'm saying? I did that, you know what I'm saying, in front of them. And that is child endangerment because I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying, until I learned that, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't never distance my kids. And what I'm saying is I cannot go meet you at a facility with my other kids because I can't bring my other kids to somewhere and then like just make me out a monster. I got 2 more kids, so I got to take them to somewhere to go see their brothers and sisters. No, that's not right. That's
Okay,
not
Miss
right.
Miss Harris,
I
Miss
would not go
Harris,
in that building.
Miss Harris, you have anything further to say?
Okay. I understand that he said he apologized, but he apologized many of times. And every time he apologized, he still end up doing something crazy. No matter how much I bend and say, well, I'm going to go ahead and let him be around you, and you can take care of him and do what you need to do as a father. But every time you never do nothing as a father, you don't take care of them. And you don't.
I
You
was there.
always do that. And then it's my
I
turn to
was there
talk.
taking
I
care of
didn't
Okay,
say
5
no,
nothing.
no,
kids.
no,
I
no,
let you talk.
no, Mr. Nelson,
I
I
was on
didn't say
child support
nothing.
for 5
Mr.
kids.
Nelson,
I didn't.
Mr. Nelson,
I
it's
hear
you.
you.
You've had your say. Go ahead, Miss
I
Harris.
definitely.
Anything further?
Yes.
That's crazy.
And also, as far as him saying he never put his hands on his kids, I remember vividly of the time that you slapped Bryce in his face and called him a sissy just because he was crying.
What?
That's why I said, that's the reason why I said that you
Why
put your
you
hands
didn't
on
tell
him.
this lady
You
that
called
when
him
she
Okay,
a
said
punk.
okay, Miss Harris, you have about 1 more minute.
she asked
I
you that,
have
man?
one.
Do
You
you
make
have
it up.
anything further to
I'm
say?
voicing what I got to say now. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking
Oh my
for my
God.
piece.
You're
I'm saying what
lying.
I got to say.
You're lying.
All right.
No, you
Court will approve all stipulations that have been agreed to, and the court orders that the father have possession and access through the DRO program. Anything further, Ms. Parker?
No, Your Honor, nothing further. Okay, you two need to log back into the original Zoom. Go back over to the original Zoom where
So
you came from.
y'all finna make me go to this building and go see my kids? Really?
Go back into the original Zoom. Thank you.
Thank you.